Hi, it's been quite a while since we did one of these, but we finally found the time to give you a little update on the progress of Lost Ember. Last time we talked about building the world and just getting it to a state that we could play through the whole game, working on camera and controls, and also putting some work into the story. That went quite well. We got the whole world, basically in a prototype state already. The first chapter of the game, which is a big part of it, is even already looking nice and featuring all the animals that belong in that stage. So we made huge progress on the world building and just the animals in the first part of the game. We worked on some new animals, some old animals. For example, we worked a lot on the ducks and the ducklings, which are all really cute. We put a lot of work into the moles because the whole digging mechanic is tricky. We still need to put some more love into it, but it's getting there. And then the hummingbirds were a big part of the last chapter, or the first chapter that we worked on last. Then we also added a lot of interaction between the animals and between animals and the world, which adds a lot of just life to the world. Just having some wombats following you around or reacting to different other animals is really awesome. Yeah, we work on the story, as I mentioned. We actually basically got the main story finished, and a big part of the story already just written all the dialogues and monologues of the ghost character, of the spirit companion, and even started putting some placeholder VO. Our audio designer Will recorded the first big part of the VO in his studio, and hearing it in the game already gives you a much better idea of how you are guided through your spirit companion, and just gives us a lot to work on for the next milestone. We also started to work on an intro and just like a start menu and all those kind of things, UI and everything, which is pretty important too, and gives the game a more complete feel. Then we started playtesting with some friends and colleagues from other studios here in the neighborhood. Just work on their feedback. In general, it's gotten a lot better. Like in the very first versions that we tested with everyone, people were still confused where to go or didn't find the next memory, for example. But in the last couple of playtests, that's gotten a lot better, and I think we're getting to a stage that we can actually let people just go through the world without helping them too much, and they're able to find everything that we want them to find. We started working on the storyboard for our release trailer, which obviously is still some time to go, but we felt that because we want the trailer to be awesome, of course, we should start pretty early to set up the basic scenes, and then just be able to record the trailer again and again and again with every new animal and every new feature added later on. So that's pretty cool to see that, and the first animatics that Max did already look and sound really incredible. And for that he also did a new key art for covers and posts and stuff like that, which I guess we can show you here somewhere. And that key art we took with us to a couple of conventions in the last few weeks. Some of you might have noticed on Twitter that we went to PAX East in Boston and the PAX and Rezzed in London, which was an amazing experience. Both of those conventions are really great for just indie games and game lovers. And we met a lot of you there. Saw a lot of you test our new demo that we showcased on those conventions, and just hearing your feedback was a huge motivation boost for us, because when you work on something for like month and years, you kind of lose the eye for how awesome it is. It's just normal for you, and seeing your reactions and your feedback in these conventions really gave us the improvement that we did kind of an okay job on it so far, and people really love and enjoy your game. So that's been really amazing, and thank you so much for coming by and giving us your feedback if you've been there. So that's basically what we did in the last few months, and the next few months it will just go on. We will keep on doing the same thing for the rest of the world. We will work on the next big chapter of the game, add those new animals to it, and get the next big slice of the game to the state that we got for the first chapter so far. Then we finished some animals. We will finish some animals. We already got all the basic animations for them, and now it's time to implement all that, especially the buffalo and the mountain goat. Those will be the next two animals that we are working on, because the levels they're featured in depend a lot on their movements. So we have to get that ready in order to allow Matthias to really build the levels for them. And as I mentioned, the trailer, we got the animatics ready. So now we're setting all the final scenes, setting the camera movements in the level and stuff like that. So that we can iterate a lot on those things. The next big scary part that's starting soon is the console port. Some of you probably already saw our tweets a couple of months ago that we started working on Xbox ports and console ports in general, but those were just the first rough tests, and now we really start to dig into it, which always is a tough task, but I hope we won't have too many problems with it. The rest of the next milestone is basically just more animals, more story, more VO, more everything. Just see how the game progresses, testing again with some colleagues and friends, and always making sure that the new features we add work well within the whole world of the game, the whole feel of the game. And that's what we will do the next probably like 2 months. Most of the time we have like 2-month milestones. So let's see how that goes. That's basically it. That's what we are going to do, and see you soon.
Oh my God.